Keep what you up. Granny told me, boy, you reap what you sow. Do the most, we over, even the skull. Steady on the run, glued his feet to the floor. Up in my Tesla, I stopped at Valero, think I should quit. Life is a gamble, and I'm... How we drop, you can come and take a baby sip, still taste it. Just 1-1, sitting around the stars, double R, finna race, hit a race like a spaceship is float. All this drip thing, I'm below sea level. With that weak best, ride around with... Watch 3 pebbles, bam bam, down 3, hit the grand slam. 4 pockets full, fully switch, go wham wham. Count it to my hands cramp. Road DSM on the beach, not a sandstand.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment.
Magic Johnson.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analysts. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And now the opening lineup for Seattle. They've got Russell Westbrook. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Lewis in at the 3. And for Detroit, DeMar DeRozan is out there with Johnson. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Houston in at the small forward position. Well, we don't like to talk about injuries, but it's changed the projections for some teams, Brent.
It always does, PA. I mean, there's something that's going to happen throughout the course of the year. It doesn't just change your direction. It gives someone else opportunity. And when you have a really strong system and you have players who believe in the system, they can step in and sort of pick up where it is that that player has left you off due to the injury.
Johnson with it. In the game against Houston, very impressive. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Come on, SGA. Put some sauce on it.
And Allie LaForce spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. Allie?
Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him. Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
And he gets that one.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles, and then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's DeRozan to halt the run. And finished off by Davis.
And really, that's a perfect screen and roll play that gets AD to look where he wanted it.
Pass to Lewis. DeRozan against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Johnson passes to Houston. Back to Johnson. DeRozan outside. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Lewis. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Detroit calls timeout.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons youth dance team.
And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10 games.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Davis down low. The 9-footer's on the mark.
AD's frame is filled out through the years. We've seen that. It enables him to take that kind of contact.
Oh, there's the alley. And Gobert with a block. DeRozan down low. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. DeRozan passes to Davis. Back to DeRozan. And the layup is good off the glass.
And that's where the frame of DeRozan comes into play. So good at bodying up to get his.
Releases. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Westbrook's got 5 now.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
The ball's knocked loose. And so the ball out of bounds. DeRozan touched it last.
Substitution for your Pistons. Jimmy Butler, Mark Price.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Lewis. Fires the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Pistons trail by 8. Down low. Here's Davis. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Seattle on offense. They're on a 14-6 run.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And that one's good. DeRozan.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Davis. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Davis has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Westbrook, the pass to Lewis. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, defended by Gobert. Second shot opportunity. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Gobert. Seattle pulls it in. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Westbrook with the 2nd effort. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Davis. Pass to Price. Outside Butler. Gobert with it. And rejected. They retain possession. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Price. Nails it from beyond the arc. From deep 3-point range. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Seattle out in front, up 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Seattle.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And Seattle, looking at who they've got, Russell Westbrook out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position.
I mean, the defense is doing its job inside, but a clever player like DeRozan will find a way to get his shot.
Here's Westbrook, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Westbrook's got 7 points.
Fading away, he buries that one in traffic. Takes great body control to make that one go.
Back to Davis. Oh, Davis asserts himself at the rim.
Great little stuff there from Davis to finish things off.
And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Good on the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket of the game. Pistons trail by 5. He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, Brent?
Well, if he's there now, is that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance to win an MVP award in the next 6 or 7 years and is going to be considered that caliber of player for that stretch. That's pretty awesome. He can put up big numbers, which is more impressive.
First trip to the line for him here. The first free throw is good. Well, Brent, something we've all noticed lately. Is the small ball era starting to wind down?
Well, BA, I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
Here's Lewis. He's got 5. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and that one is hammered home.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Westbrook, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar, and he gets it to go. And it's a 7-point Seattle lead.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daignault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
Looking pretty comfortable in that starting 5 for the East. He's second thus far.
And that's a reflection of just how unreal his season has been. To place second in this tough Eastern Conference is very impressive.
We'll be sure to update you as we continue to get results. Here's Walton. No points so far. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Houston can't hit. Seattle leading by 7. Pass to Lewis. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Kept alive, Abdul-Jabbar. And his 5th basket, now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Walton. Hits the jump hook.
We're not going to see him miss too many from there, just a handful to defend.
For Seattle, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Pass to Lewis. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Lewis. He's got 5. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Davis, the pass to Johnson. Back to Davis. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Supersonics. They've led by as much as 10. This is their first game against Detroit this season.
And they dominated this team last season. Big difference in talent level.
Yeah, some stiff defense and fouls. Not going to slow down Russell Westbrook. He stays tough. Still gets that shot off.
Seattle shooting their first free throws tonight.
Westbrook. Russell Westbrook. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Now here's DeRozan. 6 points for him. Left side, Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Westbrook, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. Westbrook's got 6 here in the quarter.
And that medium-range jumper is something that Russell is searching out, and he can get to.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Both teams will make substitutions. Johnson against Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Butler. Pass to Davis. Seattle pulls it in.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And he's going for the oop here.
No surprise why AD has led the league in blocks before.
Johnson passes to Butler. To the inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan. Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for Gobert.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
Jackson, he's checked in for Lewis. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
Jordan against Gobert. Jordan, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots. Connects. The jumper drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter. Pistons trail by 9. Now Johnson. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Davis. Puts one up from 19. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And being so aggressive on the offensive end, Davis is doing all he can to find some points.
Knocked loose. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense. His elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game. Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Here's Price. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Price gets the bucket.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Seattle shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Johnson, Dennis Johnson, 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Johnson. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 9 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Johnson for 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Seattle. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Checking out Seattle. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
Kenny, what'd you think about Detroit?
Well, they had a tough half defensively, and they weren't rotating. Guys was open. They weren't rotating to the shooters. In fact, they weren't even moving their feet. And the offense took advantage of that. So they got to go back to the fundamentals if they want to get back in this game.
And that does it for our half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. They've got DeMar DeRozan. Anthony Davis is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Johnson, and it's Houston in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Westbrook gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 13.
Russell Westbrook has won multiple scoring titles, and you know he can go off at any time.
Pass to Houston. Now Gobert. To the middle. Here's Houston. Lewis with the rebound. Now Westbrook. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, defended by Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lewis. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And just totally relentless. Only
leaves it for DeRozan. What a play!
And we've all known about DeRozan's ability to elevate for years. So that alley-oop finish shouldn't surprise anyone.
Here's Lewis. 7 points in the game.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Seattle making a switch here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul.
That's good from DeRozan.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
Westbrook, the pass to Lewis. Here's DeBot. Fades. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Devon's got his first basket.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Now here's Davis. He's got 12. Pass to Houston. Unloads. And again, no good by Detroit.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Lewis, the offensive rebound.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
Davis, the pass to Johnson. Now here's DeRozan. Back to Johnson. Shoots over Westbrook. Johnson with a bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Westbrook. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from it.
And Seattle calls time here.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
So both teams changing it up here. With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. The Pistons in second.
And lately, both teams have been shooting the lights out. You know, each is hoping that this trend continues moving forward.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, a chance to get a quick injury report.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Seattle. He told me that it's a pinched shoulder nerve. And right now, he has lost all range of motion in his arm. Right in the middle of the schedule. Some unfortunate timing for sure. We wish him the best on his recovery. Brian?
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
So both teams making some changes here. Seattle leading by 12. Johnson finds Williamson. Ooh, Zion with the flush.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Pass to Zerbiak. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Fast break, here we go. Knocked away. Count it. Williamson's got 6 here in the quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Seattle?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
Here's Jackson following the score by Detroit, and they get it back. From the top of the key, he buries it.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Walton. Buries it down low. Walton's got 6.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Williamson passes to Johnson. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And it's Seattle with the ball. And now the Pistons in transition. Pass to Johnson. And he drives in. And the layup falls. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Jackson finds Westbrook. 24 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. 4 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Away team ball. Substitution on the court.
Westbrook outside. Shot clock at 5. The shot. And again, it's Seattle missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And so it's Seattle going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. And more NBA action on. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Seattle with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Following this game, they host the Magic. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And Seattle, looking at who they've got DeAndre Jordan. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Johnson. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the power forward position.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jordan, the pass to Johnson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Pass to Davis. And Davis gets double teamed to the left wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Price. Seattle pulls it in.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Johnson. Oh, and Johnson with a block. They recover it. Johnson against Johnson. Here's Lewis. Sends it home from three-point land.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Substitution on the court.
Seattle leading by 15. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fades and shoots, and the shot's good.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Over to the left wing. Here's Hornacek. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Back to Davis. Shot clock at 6. To the right side. Here's Price. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Gobert. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Hornacek. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Pass to Price. Here's Houston. Counted.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Seattle leading by 15. Outside Johnson. Here's Kemp. Check by Davis. Kemp, good.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And he kept the opponents off balance all night long. Just swatting down shot after shot, disrupting their offense. He was a one-man defensive wrecking ball, and they never found a way around him.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show. A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Houston passes to Price. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Pass to Lewis. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Detroit. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Gobert. Covered by Johnson. Price gets the bucket.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Inside. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Lewis. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks it loose.
Remaining in the game.
Here's Price. And here's Davis. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And you can see the lower body strength from AD right there, able to take contact, get fouled, and still get the shot to go.
DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Detroit. Westbrook, he's checked in for Seattle. Lewis passes to Westbrook. Here's Kemp. Lays it up and banks it in. Kemp's got 4 points this quarter.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Pass to Davis. Shoots from 12. Kemp with a rebound. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Supersonics. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Supersonics.
And as we see the game wind down, you have to remember all the second chance buckets this team put on the board.
They definitely won it with their offensive rebounding. We watched them attack the ball and turn misses into makes all game long.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Seattle. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson to the wing on the left. Here's Westbrook. Money from the wing.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Now here's Johnson. He's closely guarded. So we see Seattle get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it. Do dirt on my neck, try to bury me. Do salt on me like that was seasoning. Now this my season. Weathered every storm that was in my way, but promise you it wasn't easy. Took some patience and grieving. I was believing when no one believed me. I was believing when no one believed me. Now they gotta see me from the nosebleed or the front row. I don't care what I see. Dreams to reality.